Hey guys, we're right in front of 25371 Crown Drive in Ponchatoula. So this property is located all the way at the end of Crown Drive, as you can see. All right, you're literally the king of Crown Drive here. All right, so this property is highly secured. Very tranquil, private, serene, has all the bells and whistles, 20 acres. So the fence line basically creates the boundary line with 1 foot or two to the right of the fence. I will walk you through all of this. All right, so this land is built out for a deer breeder farm, and it's actually filed as a farm, so you can receive a big tax benefit that way. All right. So about 5 to 6 acres of the property is fenced, and about 13 to 14 not fenced. The house is a 2-story home, 2,700 living square feet, 6 bedroom, 3 full bath, and 1 half bath in the barn. There's a 1,500 square foot barn with a mini split and a half bath. Here's a pond to the right. Okay, this pond was just cleaned out, and pretty soon all this mud will subside and it will be looking good, a lot more clear. The water will be a lot more clear than what it is right now. All right, so first we're going to take a look inside of the home, and then I will walk the property with you, so just stick with me. All right, so the exterior of the home is brick and stucco, was just washed. This section will be painted either dark gray or white. You can see where the blue tape is. It's still work in progress, but it will be painted. All right. Let's take a look inside. Okay, so this is wood-like tile flooring, and that's all throughout the dining, kitchen, one of the bedrooms, and living area. Look at this beautiful, spacious floor plan. The kitchen countertops are granite, built-in stainless steel appliances, brand new stainless steel sink with fixtures, wood-stained cabinetry, plenty of storage space. As you can see, there's plenty of natural sunlight coming through these windows. All right. So here is one full guest bathroom. All right. And here is one guest bedroom. Here's the closet. Here's a walk-in pantry. Plenty of space there for groceries, whatnot. You have some additional counter space here. All right, then as we enter back towards the foyer, here is another guest bedroom. Plenty of shelving here. Plenty of space. And this could also make a great office. I mean, it's already fixed up for an office type area. Do with it what you please. There's some more closet space here. Here's another guest bedroom, and this room is really cool. And look, the entire house is freshly painted. The interior is freshly painted. And you see this bookshelf here? There's a hidden room behind this bookshelf. No joke. Check this out. Here is the primary bedroom with a tray ceiling fan. Here's the primary bathroom. You have a nice large soaking tub. Double closets for him and her. Okay, and here is your separate stand-up shower with a sliding glass door. How clean this is. Looks very nice. All right. Granite countertops. Two sinks. Look at these nice fixtures here. Here is the toilet area. All right. And we are ready to take a look upstairs. Well, we can't forget about this room. Very important room. Here is the laundry room, the huge sink, countertops, Plenty of cabinet space here. Here's your washer and dryer hookups. All right, let's go take a look upstairs. And after upstairs, we'll check out the actual outside, the barn and the land. All right, so here's upstairs. This is more wood-like tile flooring. Has its own private full bathroom and 2 bedrooms up here. This room is currently being used as the executive office. This is another closet right here. All right, so as you can see, there's plenty of space here. And here is a guest bedroom. With a closet as well. Here is the full bathroom. With its own glass door, stand-up shower. Very nice, very clean. Doesn't even look used at all, actually. Very great shape. All right, here's my favorite part. I'm an attic guy. Check out this attic. Fully insulated, spray foam attic. It's actually cool in here. You know, like it feels like the AC is actually on in the attic. Got your AC system right there with the nice, clean drip pan. All right. Right here we have another attic entrance. Spray foam insulation, fully insulated, and it's nice and cool on a very hot summer day. Pretty impressive, actually. All right, let's go back downstairs. Let's take a look in the back. We'll get the barn, and then we'll go see the creek, and hopefully we'll see some turkeys. That would be cool. All right, so we have a concrete and brick back porch, completely covered, screened in. Nicely screened in, new screen actually. Nice and clean. Newly pressure washed, looks great. Well, look at this. All right. And look at all this paved area back here. You can stretch a canopy across this. This is great for outdoor furniture. I mean, this is great. So much room for entertainment here. That's just a kid's toy, that ring. It looks like a Frisbee that's on the roof. No big deal. There's the fire pit. Let's go look at the metal barn. All right. We have this attached carport area. Can fit numerous tractors, lawn equipment, vehicles, you name it. All right. Let's check out this metal barn. Sounds like some rain is coming. Yeah, this thing's a beauty. Look at all this space. Look at all of this. Look at it. Just imagine, dream what you can turn this into, whether it's a workshop, store some antique cars in here, whatever you will. There's your mini split with a hot water heater. You see top left. Bam, mini split, hot water heater. This oversized electric garage door. All right, I'll show you what's on top here. So you have this nice big open loft. I mean, you can make this a man cave, more workspace, storage, whatever you please. All right, now, this area is a work in progress, you know. It would be so cool to put a jacuzzi up here. Look at the stars at night, just relax. When you come up here, be careful, there's no railing. I'm almost contemplating keeping that door locked, but just be careful because it's partially railed. Look at all this. I thought I heard a turkey. It's very possible I did. Look how cool this is. Look at all this space. Nice. All right, just be careful on your way down. Okay. more to come. More to come. I know it's impressive so far, but it's about to get even more impressive here. Stick with me. Okay, let's go walk some land. You know what? Let's go walk around this way first. I do apologize. So this is part of the fenced in section. So remember, about 6 to 7 acres are completely fenced in. I know the way in. Bear with me here. Here we go. All right. There's your mini split system, completely powered, wired, with lights and everything. Here's your deer handler. All the bells and whistles, very nice machinery. All right. Here's some cross fencing to contain the deer, or, cattle, whatever you prefer. Here's an entrance. This is where the deer were kept. This is where they were able to roam around. And that fence continues to another gate that allows you to enter the remaining 14 acres. I showed you this part already. And we can actually walk out through here, which we will. So you have your deer feeders. There's another entrance gate right there, straight ahead, right to the left of the deer feeder. You can see that it's open. So there's the house, and there's a cleared pathway from the gravel driveway. So you see those tall pine trees by these white oaks. And here's the entrance right here. Okay. So house, barn, entrance. House, entrance. And look, just stay on this path. It's very easy. I saw a turkey. Oh, it ran off. Shoot. I just stay straight on this path. Here's the gate. Now we're in the promised land, baby. All right, so we got about 14 acres here. I'm gonna summarize it for you. Walk down these fence lines. Let's start with this one. The turkey was over here. It was right along this fence. I ran to the woods. All right. All right, so all back here is the acreage. I will take you back there. But first, just wanted to walk this fence line with you. And you can see there's other trails, like one right here. That we'll take you back there. We'll take one back there towards the creek, explore a bit more, and stop. All right, so this goes all the way up to road frontage, and then where the clearance, so like around right here, that's where the property line ends. It's the same procedure on the other side. Okay, I'll walk a small portion on that end, but like you literally walk all the way up until the fence turns right, and that fence will lead up to Crown Road. See, we're gonna enter right there. So basically, just keep walking. Like you can see that white flag right there. It turns right, and then the fence leads all the way up to Crown Road, okay? And then the wooded area on the left, about 2 feet into the wooded area, you know, once you turn right, it's cleared, and then 2 feet into the wooded area, is also part of this boundary line, which takes you up to Crown Road. All right, Crown Drive, sorry. All right, cool. All right, let's go walk in the woods. It's a deer stand. When you come to the property, you can walk up the steps and see the deer stand. See the inside is closed in, you know, nicely insulated. Got a nice little plumbing line that runs up to it. And look, like you keep walking this way, check that puppy out, man. I'm not sure if you can see that spider. That thing's huge. All right, now we've made it to the creek. Be a nice, you know, place to hang out, barbecue, open some brewskis. Look, the creek is a bit dry at the moment. It does fill up. You can come down here with your shoes off, walk in the water, okay? And this is on your property, even across, like where the sunlight's hitting on the other side of the creek. That portion is yours as well, but this creek does outline the rear of the land, okay? This land's diamond shaped. It gets wider the closer you get to the creek. And it keeps going. All right. Look, there's a clear trail that, like, you just stay on the trail, you know? This is all part of the property, you know. It's all wooded, right? There is a survey that's available, that's attached to the multiple listing service. All right, and look, like you, we're kind of coming up to like the outskirts of the property. And then, like, not these high bushes, but like that tree line, about 15 feet back. Behind that tree line is the boundary line leading up to Crown Drive, you know? So it's a diamond shaped. It starts very narrow when you enter at Crown, and then it gets wider and wider the further we go back. And I'm just gonna walk on the other side with you. We walk more towards the creek. All right, so we're right along the creek. And again, the other side, you know, about 5-10 feet across is also yours as well. Check it out. So the creek is on the left of me. All right, there's a hammock. All right, more of the creek. And more of the creek. Okay. And there is another deer stand back here. There's several. Man, it smells so good. It's like such a fresh nature smell. All right, so we're close to coming towards the end here. All right, here's the other deer stand here, nicely camouflaged. See if you can spot it. My camera's pointing right at it. There's a deer feeder right there. And then you have your deer stand. All right, here we are. Man, this thing is killer. Check this out. All right. If you like to see the inside, you gotta come see it for yourself. Don't miss out, this puppy's not gonna last. There's more. There's more to walk, okay? 20 acres here, but here's the remainder of the trail. It will take you to the outskirts of the property, okay? Don't get lost, call me if you need help. This is where I'll leave you. Just come see us, bye-bye.